we got a pool going now. We have got a show going. He's right down in them. .306 and 98. 306 and 98. Not going to get it done. Michael McCurdy, the second-hand Smoke 2 out of Middletown, Missouri. All the international stretching it way out there. Michael having a beautiful pass there. Had to go past 348.16. Get a hold of this one. Goes 362.56. Give some noise right there for the second hand Smoke 2. Laying down a huge number, 362.15. They're going to have to put the tires up over the sand pile if they want to get past that one. Over here in the Pro Stock four-wheel drives, you see him doing it a little bit different, coming all the way over here to the right-hand side, trying to find some dirt to stretch this thing out. This is Dave Walters, the Tater Wagon 2 out of Wasilla, Iowa. Tough running machine right here, trying to knock the Ford out of the lead. First man out, still leading the class. The noise complaint of Miles jumps. Giving it all he had, but the Tater Wagon couldn't get it done tonight. Goes 297 and 22. 297. 2-2 for the Tater Wagon 2 out of Wasilla, Iowa. Leaves one machine to go over here. Well, we had one of them Bartland tractors go to the lead and get knocked off. Here comes another one. This is Hesden Bartland, the riding dirty machine. Dan Bartland went 348.16. Got knocked off immediately by the second-hand Smoke 2. Goes 362 and 15. So Hesden going to have to grab a hold of it, stretch it on out there. Not a bad hook. Goes 347.18, 347 and 18. Should put him in number 3 right now. On the pro stock pickup side, this is going to be the last one out. This man been around pro stock four-wheel drives for a long time. As good as any of them, Philip Chrysler, the Show Me Chevy out of Lincoln, Missouri. He's been known to upset a Ford or two in his day. Where's my Ford fans at? Where's my Ford people? How many of you want to see the big Ford hang on to the lead? Oh, what do you say, Chevrolet? Can he get it done? It's going to be a close one right here. Philip Chrysler, the last truck. Chevrolet, get behind him. This is your last shot. Oh, what do you say, Chevrolet? Goes 325.72, knocks him off. 325.72. Chevrolet just takes the win right there. Miles held on to the lead.
Hi, Ron.
Hey, buddy.
How are you?
What's happening?
Welcome to Outlawed Live, hosted by Ron Stone. I'm your gracious co-host, Jason Schultz. How are you tonight, buddy?
I'm doing great, man. Hey, I'm in.
Yep. I saw your Omer Mafia hat. I thought, who'd you have to kill to get that? So
don't ask questions. Don't ask questions. All right. Just you'll be swimming with the fishes, okay?
I knew you were up to something.
All right, I'll get all professional here now. Seriously.
No. The Omer Mafia is professional. The Omer Mafia.
Of course they are. Of course, I would never say any different.
Yeah.
I would never say any different. But
you can't.
No, thank you.
You gotta treat the mafia with respect, Ron.
With respect, the ultimate respect. That's right.
Respect. So
big week of pulling this week, buddy. Yeah.
I got all the polls scrolling across the bottom. Who do we got coming on tonight, Ron?
We have the Jason Hill from Platte City, Missouri. We have the Tony Workman from Montgomery City, Missouri. We have the Russ Smith from Pawnee City, Nebraska. You notice all of our polls so far end with city, right?
Yep. Is it a trend?
It is a trend, except I'm going to break it right now because Lee, Nebraska, not for sure if he'll be able to come on, but somebody from Lee, Nebraska, Brad Brunn, or one of the guys from there may be able to come on as well. So
good deal.
Big show, big weekend. I was just thinking about this a little bit ago. What weekend of pulling this summer with the Outlaws features every single class that the Outlaws offer? Little trivia for you.
I'm gonna just guess. I'm gonna guess. I want to say Wisner, but I think you're tricking us. So
yeah, this weekend. This weekend, every single class we have pulls this weekend. Yeah.
Okay.
That's I think 22 classes.
Well, you are the vice president of the Outlaws. You should know how many classes we have, Ronald. That's all I'm saying. So.
Yeah, 20 classes. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
There's a lot of useless info up there, man. It gets foggy sometimes. You know what I mean?
Doug Meisinger says, nope, it's not Wisner.
Nope.
He said it's this weekend.
No, this weekend.
This weekend.
Yep. This weekend. The light limited supers.
Felt like Rock Valley had every class. Is that true or no?
No, that is incorrect. We do offer the light limited super stock class. We do offer the Pro Street diesel class, and we do offer the Pro Farms. So now wait a minute, I could be wrong. Pro Farms don't look this weekend.
I really hope we can grow the Pro Street, the 2.6 class, and with the Outlaws. So if you 2.6 diesel truck pullers are out there, get a hold of Ron. They put on a good show in Troy, and then I think we blended with Excalibur and ran them together Saturday night down there in Marthasville.
All right, so I was wrong. The information is incorrect. The Pro Farms do not hook this weekend, but all but one class hooks this weekend. That's Pro Farm. So there you go.
Oh, Meisinger says the diesel supers don't pull this weekend either. Stone.
Oh, all right.
Huh.
No, maybe they do, and we just didn't tell Doug Meisinger.
Yeah. You're not going to tell the champ?
We forgot to tell you, Doug.
You're not going to tell the champ? Is that Ron frozen or is that me frozen, everybody? Is Ron frozen, people? Can you see Ron?
What's going on? I don't know. I don't know I know it. Well, it stormed here today. Yeah, I pay extra for this internet. It better be working.
I was going to say, normally yours is the best.
Yeah, I noticed the sound keeps kind of messing up too. But can we show that screen, that backdrop that's behind us there?
Yeah, I got to bring it up on an overlay here. Give me a...
About the Case IH fan experience?
Yep, I got it right here.
Let's bring that up. Now, that's pulled directly from our webpage, outlawpulling.com. A pretty cool contest. Got to get entered before the end of October. I know that's plenty of time, but don't delay because you can win prizes between now and then. You know, we have some winners that we'll be announcing tonight of banners and an autographed hat. But it's a 2023 Outlaw Superfan Experience Contest sponsored by Case IH. 6 winners, and those 6 winners will get to take a guest, all expense paid, to Racine, Wisconsin. Have you been to Racine, Jason?
I have. That's your home state? A dirt bike there. I bought a dirt bike there for my son when he was in middle school. So
have you seen the Case complex there?
I've driven by it, but I've never got to tour it. So
okay. So and there you live in Wisconsin, you've never got to tour it. So 6 lucky winners will get to tour that Case IH complex. The build a tractor, you get to see a tractor being built. You get to see everything in the plant, and you get to hang out with an outlaw pulling champion from 2023. So pretty cool. Get entered now.
You get to pick the champion that you go with. Is that how it works, Ron?
No, that's not. No. I'm not sure how we're going to pick the champion.
Well, I think that's how it should be. I have no power in this say, but I think that's how it should be. So
6 champions should get to go then, is what you're saying?
No. I think, like, if you win this, you should get to pick the points champion that you want to go with you. Like, you get to pick, like, you know.
So there's a vote then, because there's 6 winners.
Yeah, I understand that. So there could be. Oh, I get what you're saying now. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was going to say very democratic of you. Yeah, very. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm all about democracy, Ron. I'm all about democracy. So I want to know what polls. I want to know what poll you're attending this weekend. If you're an Outlaw Truck and Tractor Pulling fan, what poll are you going to? They're scrolling across the bottom. Lee, Montgomery City, Missouri on Friday night. Pawnee City and Platte City on Saturday night. So when was the last year that the Outlaws were in Platte City? Do you know?
That I don't know.
Russ Dostal is heading to Lee, Nebraska for sure.
Lee's a good pull. I announced Lee last year. That grandstand was packed. They were shoehorned in there. Megan Engelmeyer's going to Lee, Nebraska.
That tells you where the Super Farm class will be.
Yeah, there's a neat little bar there in Lee too, and they'll stay open if you.
It's weird that
the
first thing you mentioned is there's a neat little bar in that town.
Well, you know what? I was corrupted that night by some Super Farm guys. Imagine that.
Weird.
Yeah, Super Farm guys. Don't let them fool you. You know, you think they're just quiet and just farmer types. Nope, they'll corrupt you. Rum Runner will be in Lee. So we're in 4 locations this weekend: Platte City, Montgomery City, Pawnee City, and Lee, Nebraska. We're getting into the meat and potatoes of the season here, Jason. Things are getting pretty crazy. It's that time of year.
Ron froze up again a little bit. Ron was saying it's that time of year. We'll let him come back. Lee has a free fare. What does that mean, Alan? Like no admission at all, no charge to park, nothing? That's I'm curious there. So Ron's internet's been acting up. He'll be back in a second, guys. So
yeah,
we can
good old AT&T. Good old AT&T, buddy.
Lee has a free fare, Great County Fair, Ulmer says. No admission charge. That's awesome.
Yeah, they had a huge crowd last year. It was pretty cool.
That's great.
Pawnee City was a great pull last year. You remember Pawnee City, limited pros.
Pawnee City was my most memorable polls last year because I just couldn't believe the fan interaction there, Ron. It was insane. Like the people coming to the trailer and the kids coming to the trailer afterwards. And I like that little downhill run there. It was fun to pull there. So no admission charge. Man, Ron's internet sucks tonight. It stinks, but that's okay. That's okay. He'll be back. He's been going on these 20-second delays here. So weather looks great for the Nebraska hooks. Awesome. Alan, how's your tractor coming along, buddy? How is the old what's Alan call his? The weekend mistress? Alan's Light Super, is that what he calls it?
Alan's Light Super. Well, you had to throw that name out there. Totally threw me off.
Sorry. You keep freezing up, Ron. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I could see even I'll have full signal and it just completely drops out on my Wi-Fi.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating. Like when you have Starlink going for Outlawed TV and you think everything's great, and then just technology.
Yeah, it just cut in half just now. And it doesn't usually do that. And we had some pretty bad storms here earlier today, but yeah, now it's full signal.
Good. We got to have the host,
Ron.
We got to have the host. We got to have the host.
Light super stock. Never enough is Alan Ulmer's.
Okay. Gotcha.
Never enough. What were you thinking about? My Mistress. What's that all about?
No, Weekend Mistress. I think that's a light pro out of Wisconsin. Yeah. That's Kurt Aftal's. Yeah.
Gotcha.
He has Weekend Mistress. Yeah.
Seems like Alan did have a tractor called My Mistress or something at one time. So I don't think you're far off there, to be honest. So
I don't want to offend any part of the mafia because that's you know what can happen.
That's right. Hey, swimming with the fishes, buddy.
Yeah, that's right.
Careful
like
what you say.
I love how Russ always says his thin friends, his thin friends. So. Russ, you're just big boned, like Cartman would say in South Park. I'm just big boned.
Yeah, screw you guys.
Yeah, screw you guys. I'm just big boned. Oh, it was Midnight Mistress. Okay, gotcha.
Yes, there you go. So you weren't far off.
Yeah, only one tractor off. Not bad.
So Thursday, there's Brad Bruin. He's on early. Thursday, or not Thursday, but Friday started the Midsummer Shootout brought to you by Holganics Midwest. those 5 classes competing for $25,000, Jason.
That's awesome.
We can throw that up there real quick.
I'm looking for my overlay.
Oh, sorry, I beat you to it there.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
Yep. July 14th through the 29th, 5 classes, 16 cities, 25 Gs. Pro stock, limited pro stock, light limited pro stock, pro stock 4x4, and light pros, all competing for $25,000. That started Friday night in Troy and Marthasville. So we're right in the middle of that, guys. You do have to be an Outlaw member to compete in the Midsummer Shootout, Organics Midsummer Shootout. Though coming up this weekend, there's another sweep. You don't have to be an Outlaw member to be in. That's that trifecta sweep. You've talked to Ken Summers and I think Jason Hill about that.
Yeah, it's
2 of the 3 pools are Outlaw pools. One is not. One's a Missouri State pool. Yeah,
Concordia. Concordia is a Missouri
Missouri
State pool. Yep, MSTPA, and then Platte City and Buckner. So
yep. Starting with Platte City this Saturday. I'm looking forward to where are you going this weekend, Jason? Where?
Chapel Hill, Tennessee.
Oh, gotcha.
Yep,
Okay.
I'm gonna be hanging out with the full pool guys. They already have the games up for the session 1. It's $2,500, Ron. If you can pick all the winners Friday night, and then the prop bets are rolling up tomorrow, Ron. I've seen the list. It's like who's going to finish last in the Diesel Supers. Over under on if a mini rod flips on its side. A lot of fun games like that. So it's
really okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So. Yeah,
and that's been happening a lot this year too. I've seen more mini rods on their sides and their tops than I have this year than I have in a long time.
You have to get Outlaws or you have to get mini rods in the Outlaws. I think promoters will be begging for it. I know we might have to start small, but I'm just saying it's all good. So
no pressure.
Well, should we jump into Lee right away with Brad? Is that fine?
Yeah. Let's go ahead and he's ready to go. Let's go ahead and get Brad Brun on here. Hey, Brad, what's up, man?
Oh, not much. Just trying to get stuff ready here.
Are you guys at the fairgrounds working?
Yep.
Will we see the crazy train this year?
If you go on a journey to go find it out in the farm.
So it won't be going down the track in Lee this year.
Not in Lee. We're going to see. We're going to put a push for it in Wisner, or get out by the end of the year, hopefully.
Cool. Yeah. I was just talking to Jason. You could probably hear we were talking. You guys had a huge crowd last year in Lee. I was impressed. Yeah,
I think we'll have a pretty good crowd again this year now.
There's a good shot right there. I mean, you can see the grandstand is full of people. And they were a responsive crowd. I'm going to this year. I'll be in Montgomery City, but I don't remember who your announcer is this week. I'd have to look at the schedule, but they were a responsive crowd. Let's put it that way. They were hanging on every word, and if I asked them to get loud, they got loud. So I had a good time there last year. Yeah,
they got a little liquid encouragement in them.
Yeah, that happens. We see that often throughout the season. But no, great crowd, great pool. Give us some stats on your pool. What time the gates open? What time you have your start time and everything?
Our start time's at 7 o'clock. Our gates are technically open all day. We have no admission for the crowd, so it's a very affordable show if you want to come watch.
Okay. And your classes, you running the same classes this year as last year, Brad? Is there any difference?
We had one change, the 8500s. We got, instead of them, the light limited pro, we have the 540 class. So
okay. All right. Yeah, that's a great class, a 540 class. If you haven't seen those tractors, they can turn it on for sure. A lot of RPM.
Brad, what's your Facebook page? I want to bring that up for the fair.
Like Colfax County Fair, I believe.
Okay.
I think that's what it is.
So how long have you guys been having the fair there in Lee? The tractor pull, rather.
Sorry. I think this is our 102nd year that we've had a fair.
Okay. And then as far as having a tractor pull there, how long has that been going on?
That's been going on since I think about the mid 60s, if I was told correctly.
Okay, awesome. And you guys have had several different organizations in there, I assume, over the years.
Yeah, we over the years, once Bush started, we had Bush. Before that, it was kind of farm pole, open polling, whatever. And then until the later years, or last couple of years, we've had the Outlaws. A little bit of Western Series tied in with Bush over the years.
Okay. What time do you say that show started again, Brad?
7 p.m. on Friday night.
Jason's looking it up here. Yeah, you guys had, of course, you're in Super Farm country. But yeah, you were the location of the big Super Farm fire last year. That was kind of big news last year when.
Yeah, that caught a little caught some attention.
Yeah, that was scary. And the first time I had ever seen a Super Farm go up in flames.
Yeah, you won't see that often, but at least everything turned out good.
Ron's been freezing up on his internet tonight, Brad. He didn't pay his bill, so you have to talk to me sometimes too. So, all good. I'm trying to pull up some video as we normally Ron does the talking and I pull up the video, but I can do both. Don't worry, guys. So, over the fair. So, like, how many nights has your fair already started, Brad? Or how many nights you got going on with everything?
We start on Wednesday evening,
okay,
and then it runs through Sunday evening.
Gotcha. What are some of your grandstand entertainment that you guys have besides the truck and tractor pull on Friday night?
Oh, on Friday night we've got some horse shows going on, some odd events there. We've got a wine tasting, and then we got a band starting up after the tractor pull, and so we got quite a bit of stuff going on Friday night. Then Saturday night we got Shenandoah playing. So,
oh, cool. Cool. I'm gonna bring up some video from last here. I do that. Get that up a little bit as we're chatting about stuff. Any big sponsors, or who are the people kind of, because if you have a free fair, Brad, I'm guessing there's got to be a lot of support from somebody to help make this happen. So
yeah, the whole county thing helps out a little bit, and we just got a ton of people that help out. Just lots of little guys. You know, Yulichka's with the feedlot special.
Yep.
Very helpful in putting the pull on always. Yeah. They do a lot of work up here.
Yeah, Brad mentioned, or Ron mentioned, you're in Outlaw or in Super Farm country out there, so a lot of people were talking about that. So before we had you on the show, everybody was mentioning that it's a really, really good, a really, really fun pull. So
yeah, we try to have a good time out here.
For sure. I'm gonna go. I got the Outlaw app. Ron, are you back with us, buddy?
Maybe temporarily, hopefully. I'm not sure what's going on with my internet here, but I'm not even sure what I missed. We're
just talking. We're talking truck and tractor pull. 3,200 super fields, 540 light pros, light limited mods, light super stocks, light super stock ags, and then super farm tractors. 6 classes. Does that sound right, Brad?
Yes.
I'm just reading off the Outlaw app here. Here's some video from last year. Did you say there was in the super farm class, Ron, there was a fire?
Yeah, Mike Dunclaw's tractor caught on fire. Okay. Right at the end of his pass, he had came to a stop. I think he was towards the end of the class even.
Yep.
But it's pretty scary. We showed it several times throughout the rest of the season last year at different events. There it is. That's the tractor. Bucks. Yeah.
Yep. We'll bring this up here again. So if you're watching the show right now and you're going to Lee, Nebraska, put it in the comments if you have any questions for Brad. I forgot the gentleman's name sitting next to you, Brad. I remember we interviewed you guys last year. Who's that to your right?
I'm Kyle.
I'm Kyle. How are you, buddy?
Good.
Thank you for being part of the fair board. We know how much work it is, and it's not always the most glorious job because everybody wears you out for a week.
They beat on you a little bit.
Yeah. No, I get it. I totally get it here. So, let's see here. We'll watch Burning Bucks here. What would you say, guys, Kyle and Brad, who are like who lives closest to the pole, like local pullers?
Local pullers.
We got
Yeah, that are
fours.
going to be competing. They'll be competing Friday night.
Well, like Brian Four, they're from Lee.
Are they? Okay. That's
With
why
their
we have
mod.
the light limited mods there. Good.
You know, Ulichkas are right close to Lee, like 10 miles out or so. Myself, which I won't be pulling this year, but Irv Hake's pretty close. I don't know if he'll be here. I think he might
Irv
be
has
going to pull in Kansas.
Yeah, Irv has Wildfire, right?
Yep.
Okay. So here's
Yeah,
a
we got
video last year of Dunklaw in Lee. And it has happened right at the end of the run, you said, Ron?
Yep.
Wow. So Burning Bucks lived up to its name, huh? So
Yeah.
it did.
It scared Jason. It scared Mike so bad that he was pulling the next Friday night in Wayne, Nebraska. So
yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
He was at the very next hook.
It was a scary deal, but all the safety equipment and personnel did their job.
Yep. Did he ever say what happened, Ron?
I think a turbo oil line come loose, if I recall.
Yeah, that's a heck of a fire for a diesel tractor. Wow, I don't think I remember seeing this last year. Because usually the alcohol tractors do this, but they don't even burn that long. So
Yeah, it burned a long time.
yep. I know at Rock Valley this year that mod had the fuel line come off, and that was scary down there at the end of the track too. So it almost looks like they're shooting like a music video, something like that. So. Yep. I'm just trying to figure out Ron's internet, guys. Sorry. Not sure what's going on with Ronald there. So okay. Who do you want to thank tonight, Brad or Kyle, about your event, about your poll, different things like that, so everybody knows what's going on?
You know, pretty much all of our workers. I mean, it takes obviously a lot of people to put a poll on.
Yep.
You know, I could start listing sponsors, but I'll guarantee I'll forget a lot of them.
Yeah, then you'll get in trouble, right?
I'll get in trouble there, but you know, Kid Held and Seed, they're a pretty good sponsor for us. He's one of the top ones, and they do a lot. And it just a lot of people it takes to put on a poll. A lot of workers.
Yeah.
Yep. Kyle, next year your job is to bring a list of all the sponsors. All right. Can you remember that for next year, Kyle?
I can do that.
He remembered to grab
right now.
He remembered to grab us a beer for this quick, so we're good.
Okay, good. That is the most important part. It is okay to drink during Outlawed. It is okay to drink it's okay to drink during the shows, guys. Actually,
yeah, it was gonna happen either way.
Yep. Yeah, you don't need our permission to have a beer.
No.
Yeah. What's your have you guys had a wet summer or a dry summer? How are the crops looking out there, Brad and Kyle?
Up till about 3 weeks ago, we thought the crops were dead. It was horrid. But since then, we have got a ton of rain here at the fairgrounds.
We've probably had about eight inches of rain in the last couple weeks.
Has it been enough to save everything? Save the crops?
Yeah, a lot of them's going to do pretty good yet.
Okay.
It saved a lot. I mean, there's some of them were hurt pretty hard, but it looks really good right now compared to what it did.
Good. Again, if you just joined us, we're talking Lee, Nebraska, one of the 4 polls this week on the Outlaw Tour, Friday, July 21st, 7:00 start time. They got 6 classes, 3,200 super fields, 540 light pros, light limited mods, light super stocks, light super stock ags, and super farm tractors. Probably, guys, I'm guessing the super farm class will be have your biggest numbers, would be my guess, or maybe the super fields.
I don't know. I will have a few. I would think super fields should be a good class. Super farms, I think, will be good. You know, light mods might be a good class. I think we'll have good numbers.
That light mod class is quickly becoming my favorite class on the Outlaws, besides diesel super stocks. I love the engine combinations, Brad and Kyle, and then the Nebraska guys. Like, how far does Otts? And you said that's Furr's hometown, Brian Furr's hometown.
Yeah, Brian's from Lee. Otts, they're only 35 miles away. Okay. The Meyer crew from Hooper, they're another 30, 40 miles away. So we got a lot of mods, and there's some from Wayne now that are less than 45 miles away from us. So
yeah,
they should have a good class.
You should have a good light limited pro stock class as well. There should have good numbers there.
I would think so. I would definitely think so there. So
yeah, I've converted to my phone's hotspot, Jason. So just to let you know,
it's working
now,
way better, buddy.
Yeah, it's working better than my
way better
home internet here. So,
yep. Well, Brad, Kyle, we got quite a few polls to cover tonight, so we don't want to take up too much of your time. Do you guys got anything else that you want to let the fans know about Friday, Lee, Nebraska, Colfax County Fair? It's free. I mean, it doesn't get much cheaper or more economical than that. I didn't want to say cheap.
There you go.
Nope. Just come support it and have a good time.
I love it. Megan says, for the most part, super farms are 30, 40 miles away, I think. It's fun when you get a lot of hometown. It's their hometown fair poll. You get a lot of good support there. So
yeah, we got a lot of them guys that been here for years coming.
Yep.
You notice Russ Dostal has a lot of food references, Jason.
That's because Russ likes to eat. Russ likes to eat.
Yeah, he's been here a time or two.
I love selling Russ t-shirts because I always say he makes the Beer Money Pulling Team logo look better because he's got more space. So.
Bigger coverage area.
Area.
Yep. Great guy though.
He's awesome. Yep. He's awesome. He does a lot. He helps out with Outlaw social media now and just does a great job. Super.
Yep. He's got a lot of love for sport.
Glad to have him helping with everything. So. Well,
all right,
good deal,
guys. Yeah, thanks for coming on tonight. Thanks for taking the time.
Kyle, good luck in Lee this Friday, and we'll talk to you soon.
All right, sounds good. We'll see you guys later.
Yep, thank you.
All right, guys. Thank you.
Yep.
Can you hear me, Jason?
So let's switch gears, literally. Yeah, let's go to Missouri. Let's go to Missouri.
Jason, can you hear me?
What? Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. All right.
I can hear you. Let Jason Hill on. Did you let Jason Hill on?
Yep. Yeah, let him on.
Yep, he's in there.
Let him on here.
Okay.
He's on there.
He's on there.
Hey, boys.
What's up?
Happening?
Hill!
What's up, Schultz?
How are you, buddy?
Good.
You still at the
This
lake?
is the Jason Hill.
No, I'm back.
You're back? Oh, man. Sorry.
Yeah, I was talking to Summers last night. He said you were coming back last night, but then he said you called him and you were somewhere eating, probably having a beer, so he doubted you were going to make it back last night.
Yeah, Henry and we rolled out about 6 or 6:30 this morning, got back about 9 or 9.
He called it.
Yeah.
So this Saturday, Great Platte City Smoke Show, man. How long has it been since you had a tractor pull in Platte City?
I'm thinking 5 or 6 years probably since we've had the tractor pull here. PPL was our last one. Oh no, I take that back. We did have one last year. I think it was Missouri State. I don't remember who it was, but yeah, Missouri State, I think. I don't know. But this year we're going with Outlaws and hopefully just continue to grow the show, get it back to where it was when we left off 5 or 6 years ago.
I can recall.
Jason, yeah, bringing the modifieds in and I mean different things like that for the fans. I don't know if you've had the mods there in the past. If you did you ever bring in like the Champions Tour mods in the past, Hill, or anything like that?
We had the super stock diesel trucks. I think we had some pro stock tractors, and that was about it.
So
yeah, the mods, the diesel semis, those ought to be a big hit for us.
Yeah.
I'm
just excited. Yeah. Just excited. Go ahead, Ron.
That's all right. I can remember going to this event. It's probably been 2005 or 4 or 6, somewhere in there, Jason. And it was overrun with diesel pickups. I mean, there were diesel pickups from all over the country in Platte City, Missouri. That was a huge event for diesel pickups.
Yes, it was. We started out in the 2.6 and then 2.6 switched to 3-inch. And yeah, there ought to be some trucks out of Kentucky. I meant to call Patrick today and forgot about it. But yeah, well, I'm hoping we have a better turnout than what's been previously over the last few polls. But I'm hoping we get 10 to 20 trucks, and then we'll just build from there. Get it back to where it was. We always kind of joked we always wanted to be the Shides of the West, so that's kind of our goal.
Yeah, it was a pretty big deal back then. I remember going there, and I got there late and stayed late, and 90% of the crowd stayed late as well. So it was a huge event. I just remember it was like you were in diesel pickup heaven there at the Platte City Fair. But some big classes coming, and of course, a lot of those classes are coming straight over from Montgomery City. So we're expecting a big turnout Saturday night.
How far is it from Montgomery City to Platte City, Ron?
Oh boy,
3 hours, I think.
Okay,
I think somewhere in there. It's about 2 hours.
That's nice.
Probably about right. Yeah.
Skylar Leeper says, "I hope the track is better than SDX Hill."
It will be. This is what we do for a living: move dirt.
Yeah, you do. Those Hill Brother construction guys, they know what they're doing. So.
Yeah, that's
Fred Petch says the Outlaw modified tractors pulled there years back. Jason, do you have any idea the last year the Outlaws were in Platte City?
I don't. I can remember little. I mean, little, like 10, 12 years old. I mean,
Okay.
for now. I can remember Doug Roberts being up here, and I mean that's how long ago it's been. I mean, it's been a while.
Yep.
Dude, you nailed the time to get there. It's exactly 3 hours.
Oh, I've been to Tony's Pull before. I've made that trip. When we had PPL here, we'd run out, pull at Tony's show, and then haul ass back to Platte City and be here for our own hometown pull.
Yeah, Brent Roberts is watching 3 hours between Monkey City and Platte City. He calls it Monkey City. That's awesome. Roberts.
Yeah, I think I'm hoping he's bringing 5 or 6 semis or got his crew lined out.
That's what he told me in Troy, Jason, on Friday night when we were there before the rain came. So I'm telling you, this semi class is going to be awesome for the Outlaws, and I think they put on a heck of a show, Hill. So.
Well, that's what I'm hoping. Like we have Ken Pratt Trucking. He's a sponsor of the fair. He owns a big trucking company here in Platte City. You know, Kevin Matthews. They've got a 3-inch truck. Him and I are good buddies. I mean, he's got a big trucking company. So I'm hoping there's a lot of people that can relate to these semis that are coming in.
Yep.
And, you know, it helps support it. So, you know, we've got a lot of semis ourselves. So I'm hoping all our drivers are here. And could be a good thing. Real good thing.
Yeah, the crowd at Rock Valley loved the semis. They loved those semis. They put on a good show.
I had an interesting phone call. Well, I actually probably 2 months ago when Ron and I started talking, the Pro Street gas trucks. They've been texting me out of the blue. Alan Shepard and that group, and he texted me last night and then again this morning and said, "Hey man, we want to come to Platte City, so we might be adding the Pro Street trucks. I got to talk to Ron once we get off this call and figure out where we can put them and how we can make all this work." But I'm hoping we have a really, really good turnout, a lot of vehicles. I mean, Kurt and I ran through the lineup, I think 60, 70 probably vehicles. And if we get 10 or so of these Pro Street trucks, so we ought to have a good full 4 or 5 hour show. And that's what we want.
Yeah, I think that's right. It'll be a long one. But you know, we move pretty quickly. Our track crew moves pretty quickly, but yeah, that Pro Street class, that's a kind of a staple in Missouri. It's kind of making a little bit of a resurgence. It's just under the Pro Stock pickups, but yes, there's some pretty good ones in the state of Missouri.
Yeah, and that's, you know, like we got Tristan Myers. Even though the 8500s aren't coming, you know, possibly next year we could have them. There's a lot of those guys that are, you know, we're kind of the heart. You know, we're an hour, 2 hours away from a lot of these guys. And I just remember when we quit, everybody's pretty disappointed. So hopefully we can get 8500s here, get some pro stocks. You know, I got Wagle just north of me and Mitchell, Corbin, and the 4-1s. You know, maybe get those boys back down here. So
you know, you got a couple special events going on too, a couple of sweeps actually that you'll benefit from that may bring some numbers in. We've got the Holganics Midwest Midsummer Sweep. Several classes that are at your event are part of that, as well as the trifecta. Is that a shootout or a sweep? 3 different events starts there in Platte City as well.
Yeah, ends down at what Ron Cordes' pole. I know Summers is going to do it, or maybe it ends at Summers.
It ends at Summers.
It ends at
us,
Union
Ron, and Summers. So that ought to be a good deal. So hopefully we'll get some more 4-1s. Like Summers said last night, you don't have to be a member of an organization to show up. Whoever's got the leading distance at the end of the 3 poles is going to win. And I know he's working on some additional prize money, and so are we. So I think first place, what did he say, $1,000, I think? And then it just
I think that's what it was, yeah.
Yeah, it's $1,000 for first, $750 for second, and $500 for third. So, they're talking smack, Hill. So Skylar Leeper says, you driving the truck are still retired. And then Brent Roberts says he can't drive anymore. He's old and washed up. Love it. Too much. Robert says too much lake water, Hill.
Yeah. I'll put Robert out of his semi is what I'll do. He'll be watching. Nope. Adam's driving the truck. It'll be here. I think Adam said he'd be here late Friday night, maybe early Saturday morning. So, yeah, he'll be here. So
he'd let you drive the truck. I know he would.
Yeah.
That's what you got to be careful with Robert. You'll end up buying it before he leaves. So.
Yeah. No.
So what time are the gates open there Saturday night, Jason?
I think we open somewhere like 4:00. It's $15 a head to get in. That gets you into our carnival. There'll be a livestock show. It's our local county fair. We're the oldest running consecutive fair west of the Mississippi. And we'll pack the people in here. So we've got our own beer gardens and Krautburger stands, and there's all sorts of stuff set up right now.
So it's $15. Once you get in the fair, you get in the pool for free?
Yes, sir. Yep. If you want to go back in pits, I believe it's $20 or $25 additional. We try not to encourage a bunch of people back there running around.
Right.
Go back and see their friends or their family. It's going to be an additional $20 or $25.
That's a good deal. $15 to go to the fair and to the tractor pull, and it's going to be a good one too. So that's a heck of a deal.
Yeah, I'm setting up in the livestock barn now. The carnival's here setting up. They brought in ice and beers here, so we'll get things started tomorrow night with a rodeo. We'll do a Thursday night demolition derby, Friday night demolition derby, and then Saturday we'll build a track, and hopefully we'll have a good turnout of trucks, tractors, semis, mods, and a good turnout of crowd. So we're excited for it.
I just love, Jason, we talked about this last night on Let's Go Pulling, but how close you are to Kansas City and the fact that, maybe a lot of city slickers get to watch an awesome truck and tractor pull. That's why it's great for the sport, especially if you have a gigantic crowd that you've always had in the past. And I would assume that people are hungry for pulling if they haven't seen it, for a while at the fair, Jason. So, yeah,
I'm hoping there's a huge turnout. We haven't had it in, several years, or a show this caliber in several years. And when we quit, it was standing room only. People were back there, parked out on I-29, 92 highway through Platte City. We kind of got in some trouble over that, but we'll live with it.
Yeah, I'm a member of several automotive event type groups on Facebook, and I've been posting the information to those groups on Facebook as well. Get some people out of Kansas City or around Kansas City to come up and enjoy the pull Saturday.
Yeah. What's good for our community? We'll draw in a lot of people, a lot of tax dollars, and they'll get to see a truck and tractor pull, and people can relate to that. Get people out away from their iPhones and their Xbox and get them out socializing, and it'll just be a win for everybody.
Brett Roberts says weather looks good. Also, high of 86 Saturday, usually hotter than all get out, so that's good.
Yeah, we actually I think had about an inch of rain here today. It looks dry the rest of the week. Yeah, I saw 85 for the high Saturday, so it'd be a good night to be pulling.
Awesome.
I love it.
Awesome. And you're building the track. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So, and we know you can build a track. Those who've been to Cowtown knows that you guys can build a good track. So, we know we'll have a good tractor pull on Saturday. Nice little fairgrounds too. I've been there many times myself. I used to run a sled up there for the antique pull, actually.
Yeah, I think that was for the Steam and Gas show, wasn't it?
Yeah. I used to run a sled up there.
Yep.
That old sled that I ran, I every time I crossed that state line at Leavenworth, man, I was looking in my mirror, and every car behind me looked like a Ford Crown Vic. I swear, I was was going to pull me over, thinking it was DOT. I didn't have a fuel permit to go over to Missouri, so it made me nervous. But anyway, yeah, it's a pretty nice little fairground. I've been to car shows there before. They have, like, what's that car show they have in the fall? Like the
Greaserama. Yeah. Greaserama, that packs in a lot of people.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So yep, gates open. You said 4 o'clock. Show starts at 6 p.m. Saturday. Any sponsors or anybody you want to mention, Jason?
Yeah, we've actually got a bunch. Atha Brothers, Tristan Myers works for them. They become a big sponsor this year of the fair. Seed Chemical, big farm application. Arco National Building Group, they're based out of St. Louis. They got a satellite office here in Kansas City. Good friend of ours and a business partner of ours. Runs it, Sam Stanky. CBiz Insurance has come around. They're a nationwide insurance company. They threw in a bunch of money. I mean, we've got a lot of good people. Express Tow. They're kind of our hometown towing group here in Platte City. They do a lot of work for both HB and Mainline. Luke Davis is the owner. Good people. Ken Pratt Trucking, they're here in Platte City. He runs several trucks over the road. North Point Development, they're another business partner of ours. They've kicked in. I mean, there's just a lot of companies, a lot of private-owned companies, a lot of small businesses that's really helping out this year, and it's really great. Really, really
awesome. Great. Awesome. Folks, go out and support this pull. I want to see the grandstand. I want to see standing room only again, like we used to see in the past there this Saturday at 6. Platte County Fair, Platte City, Missouri. This Saturday, going to be a good one. Looking forward to it, Jason.
Yep. Thanks, guys. If you guys need anything,
everybody,
call on my cell phone. I'll be around.
Thanks, Jason.
Right. Yep. Thanks for coming on, man. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Bye.
Super excited for that one, Ron. All of them, but Platte City, just the proximity to Kansas City. That's what gets me all jacked up about it. I love it. So let's flip the script. We got the retired Pro Stock puller. He's retired now. Tony Workman with us. Tony, unmute yourself. Push the button. Push the button, Tony. So, unmute yourself, buddy. He's like, Maribeth? How do I?
There you go. Can you hear me?
Yeah, there he is.
Wait a minute. No, wait a minute. Push the button again, Tony.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
We're kidding, Tony. We're kidding.
I know you would rather talk to my wife than me. She's much better looking and has a better talking. So.
No. We wouldn't tell you that to your face. We'd say that behind your back, Tony.
Yeah. No, I guess, you could say I'm retired for the year from pulling. How about that?
For the year. Hang on.
He's going to be back. He's going to be
out with it.
I got to say, I'm missing it a little, but not that much. Not as much as I thought I would. How about that?
Oh, so you're getting late.
You wait till Saturday, and after the pull, and all the feelings, and where's your tractor, Tony? And we miss seeing tapped out, Tony. We miss you, Tony.
It was tough after the year I had last year. It was pretty tough to, sell it, but I had the opportunity I couldn't say no to.
Doug Meisinger says Tony doesn't lie. Tony doesn't lie. So
there you go.
So then Tony will tell us exactly what his plans are for 2024 then.
I really have no plans. I don't, Ron. I'll be honest with you. I have no plans, but I mean, I'm not saying I won't get back into it someday. I'm just saying right now I'm taking a break.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yep.
Fair enough.
Yep.
But what
but I told somebody this Friday night will be the first time in 27 years I don't hook it to Montgomery County Fair.
Wow. It's a long time, man.
It's a long time.
That's since the 90s, huh?
Yep. The year we got married, I started pulling. So, or actually the year before we got married. So, yep.
So who misses it more, you or Mary Beth?
My wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
like I said, it was one of them deals, but it's all good. Like I said, it's not the end of the world. We can get back in if we want.
So Montgomery City, Missouri, Montgomery County Fair. What time the gates open Friday?
The gates are open at 9 o'clock in the morning. Anytime they want to come, but that's the thing I wanted to touch on tonight is besides we'll have a great pull and we do our best to put on a great show. Kids, wives, whatever, you get the whole fair, not just the truck and tractor pull. You get a very nice carnival. Everything on the fairgrounds comes with gate admission. You know, so there's so much to do. If you're coming with a family and you're not interested in the pull, we have a very, very nice carnival they can go take part in. There's a lot of exhibits. There's a lot of other things to do just besides the truck and tractor pull.
Okay, awesome. Tony, that's one of those fairs. Your fair there is one of the fairs that I'll get to announce this Friday. But I've been there before. I've announced there before, but I also sang there before back in like 99 or 2000. Actually played in a band there at the Montgomery County Fair.
We were noted back in the 90s, early 2000s for a lot of big name entertainment.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think Leanne Womack was on the main stage that year, if you could remember that. I remember she was there.
I moved here in 91, so I can't tell you I remember much before that, but I moved my senior
Well, this was
year.
after. This was I think in 2000 actually.
Yeah.
So.
Yep, but
anyway,
no, there's been George Strait's been here, Garth Brooks has been here. They've all been here over the years.
So the gates are open in the morning, so people can come claim their seat, tape their blankets to their seats.
They can take part in the rest of the fair, the carnival, whatever, before the pull. Yep.
Awesome.
Yep.
Awesome. So we're expecting a big show. Now you run 2 tracks there.
2 tracks. We're the first 2-track show in the state of Missouri ever.
Really?
Yep.
There's some interesting trivia, Schultz.
Yep.
To remember.
The first tractor pull in this town was 1947.
Oh wow.
Yep.
So you have any big sponsors there? Anybody you want to mention that's helped you out?
We got Power Stroke diesel engines and Jasper engines and transmissions out of Jasper, Indiana this year. Very large sponsors. Very proud to have them on board. I do a lot of business with them, and they're on board with the event we're having. It's it fits the people that cater to their business, you know. So we got both of them this year, along with a lot of local sponsors too. But Power Stroke, Ford Power Stroke, and Jasper Engines, they're a very large sponsor for us here this year.
Okay. Will we see you around, even though you're not pulling this year? Will we see you at any pulls the rest of the summer?
After Montgomery, you probably won't see me to maybe Wisner.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Well, don't be a stranger, Tony.
I won't be a stranger. I won't. You know, I told somebody the other day, and Jason will get a kick out of this. I'm going to get my numbers wrong, but about back when the 4-1 started, me and my brother had 2 tractors. We had all summer long John Deere, and we had tapped out the International. He was president of East Central, and I was running Outlaw. We run points in both organizations, and I run 24,000 miles that year and driving to get to all the pulls, and we hit 48 pulls that year.
And your tractor kept running?
We didn't break stuff back then, Jason. We just drove them and did maintenance. We just had box turbos. We all run the same tires. You didn't have to buy tires every year. Life was simple back then. You just drove and had a good time.
What year was that, Tony?
It would have been the second year that the 4-1 existed in Outlaw. Clem Sluter was the first one. Joe Shackelford was the second one. It would have been the year after that. And I'm going to say it was like 07, 08, somewhere in there. It was the very early creation of the 4-1 class.
So your tractor was all summer long?
We built that tractor for Doug Sabatka. Me and Jared built it. We run it for 3 years, and we had tapped out also at the same time. So we had a red and green one in the same trailer every night. It really messed with people, but I didn't care. It was all good.
I'm looking for pictures of it right now. I'm looking hard.
So. Yeah, but no, we really had a good time. But no, so we've run hard for 20 plus years, so a year off won't hurt us. We'll be all right.
Well, I miss seeing you, Tony. So.
Well, you know, I'm glad somebody misses me, Jason.
Yep. Not just Maribeth. I miss you as well.
I do. I miss everybody too. I mean, that's the whole deal. If you look at my shop out at work, we have one whole parking lot full of pullers. I told somebody I could have my own pull because I got a scale, a sled, a TV, and about a tractor or truck from every class. I could have my own pull at work if I wanted to.
Tony, Kurt Koima says, Tony, I know of a tractor you can buy. So Koima's trying to sell you a pro stock, I think. So.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah.
No, that's fun. No, we had a blast.
I'm looking forward to the weekend. It'll be a good time. I think we'll have a good turnout. Like I said, with the semis and everything this year, the mods, we're looking forward to it.
No, we had a blast last year in Montgomery City. It's a good time. Outlaw Pulling TV will be there again as well. And you feed everybody, and it's a good time. I really enjoyed it last year. So
yeah, we feed everybody after we pull. When everybody's cooled off and the show's over, then we'll fry fish and have a good time.
Yep, that's what you do. That's what you. Hey, is Maribeth around at all?
She is. You want to talk to her?
I do.
Hang on.
Maribeth. Thank you.
She's like, oh, really? Jason must want to talk to me.
Loretta Selman says, we miss seeing Tony and Maribeth. So.
Hi.
Hi, Maribeth. How are you?
Good, Jason. How about you?
Good. So Tony just told everybody in the Outlaw Nation he's building you a diesel super stock for next year to drive.
That is not what I said.
Wait a minute. I like
okay.
semis.
Oh. Ooh. I like it. That is going to be a great class on the Outlaws, you guys. Brent Roberts is doing a really good job with everybody. And I'm telling you, as as a media guy, I see the most camera phones come out during the semi-truck class. And it's been I was bummed that they didn't get a poll in Troy.
We used to have them here in a day when we promoted in TPA, and let me tell you, that was a crowd favorite. When
she could name the year, I can't, but we used to have the super semis here, and it was like when somebody would hit a home run during the World Series game, the whole crowd in the grandstand would stand up and cheer when the semi would run.
J.R. Collins, those two blue Kenworths. I mean,
we had a bunch of
Lady Butterfly. We had them.
Yeah, you did. What year? What did you must have ran Grand National and TPA back then, guys?
We did. Yeah.
We had ATPA, and then we went NTPA Grand National.
Then we landed with Outlaw because that's where it's at.
I agree. 1,000,000%.
No, it was all good. It was all good, really. They were all both three associations that were good.
Yep.
Brent Roberts says, I knew I liked Maribeth for some reason.
Thanks, Brett.
And then Mason, is it Jaeger? He's saying, thanks for the rental car, Tony. Mason Jaeger?
He must be running with that Nebraska crowd that took one of our rental it's not even a rental vehicle.
I have nothing left to drive. Everything I own is in some other state this week because I give everybody something to drive home so they could leave their semi.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw that drone video I took, but literally I could go right now and have my own truck and
tractor.
That's
what I told them. We could have our own pool.
Which is fun.
Yep. And now we have nothing left to drive. We tried to get everybody home and save fuel.
Let me hold the camera. Look at that, babe.
Yeah. we tried to get everybody home and save fuel, so they all left their trucks.
Oh, Doug, that's the Wampus Cat owner now. That's right.
Okay. Yep. There we go.
Yep. So you have Wampus Cat at your parking lot? You have Wampus Cat at your parking lot?
We do.
We have a lot of them. We got Mean Farmer, Moving On, Rat Trap.
Yep.
We got a bunch.
Yep. I even have a TV if I can figure out how to use it.
You got the big screen there?
Yep. We got Bullwhip. We got some two-wheelers. We got a bunch.
Yep.
Yeah. I just go out there and make tractor pull noises if I was your guy.
Yep.
It's kind of fun. Kind of fun.
We're looking forward to the weekend. I think we'll have a good show. The weather's supposed to be 88 degrees and like a 10-15% chance of rain. So
it was hotter
degrees in Missouri is really cool this time of year.
Yep.
It was hotter than holy hell last year at your pool.
Yeah. But now they said 88 degrees, so that's cold really for July.
Yeah, it is.
Cool front. Yep. It'll be good.
Again, this Friday, July 21st, 7 p.m., talking to Maribeth and Tony. Notice how I said your name first, Maribeth. That's out of love and respect.
I appreciate that. That's because you're still using that photo sign that says, I do home loans.
Hey, you know what I got on my desk right here?
There it is. There it is. I recall that one.
You made my day when I saw that at the banquet. I just laughed.
That's my goal in life.
I use that a lot in my videos. So, but 2-wheel drives, light limited pros, super modified 4-wheel drives, light limited super stocks, 4.1 limited pro stocks, modifieds, pro stock 4x4, pro stock tractors, pro stock semis in Montgomery City this Friday night, the 21st. So it's gonna be awesome, guys.
It is. It is.
Yep.
Where is the tractor pull located? At the fairgrounds in Montgomery City.
Yes, it is.
Yep. You can't miss it. It's right off the main drag. If you miss it, you're blind.
Yep.
Okay. Fair enough. You should be driving anyway.
70.
Then. Yep. Well, Maribeth, Tony, thank you so much, and we'll see you Friday.
See you again, Jason.
Yep. Bye, guys.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Pawnee City, Nebraska is in the house. Russ, how are you, buddy?
Not too bad. How about you?
Great to see you.
You can see me?
I can.
Well, that's good.
Let's see here. Jason Scott says, awesome. Planning on going on in the 30s. And then Pawnee City. All right. Jason Scott, your way. Can you hear me okay?
Barely.
I wonder, is that your phone?
Yes.
Can you turn it sideways? There we go. So, Ron's got crappy internet. He keeps freezing up. Not sure what's going on there. Well, talk to me. Talk to me, Russ.
Well, we've been getting a lot of rain here, but I think we've got a good week this week. We had another inch this morning, but the rest of the week looks pretty good. So hopefully the pool will be knockout. Everybody wants to come to town and have a good time.
Awesome. Is there what's your Facebook page? So I can find stuff about the pool. I can put up there, Russ.
I'm not for sure.
Okay. Ron, are you back?
I'm having some pretty serious issues with audio now. Not sure what's going on with my internet.
You look good, Ron.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. For a moment, maybe before it goes out again. I don't know what the heck's going on here tonight. So I've got video, but the audio sounds. So, Jason, you just run the show from there. I'll produce from back here, okay?
No, that's fine. Russ, Pawnee City was one of my favorite pools last year on the Outlaws circuit. I couldn't believe the fan interaction there with the kids and the adults before the pool, after the pool. It was just, it was awesome. I'm going to remember that for the rest of my life. It was amazing how excited the people were to be able to.
That's one thing our county fairs. The pulling fair, I guess we have a lot of them from the lawnmowers to the stock tractors, and for the last few years, we've been trying to do a different show. But once we got that, everybody enjoyed it and loved it, and you guys put on such a great show. We just been running with it. If we could just get you to do it for free, then it'd make it a lot easier.
Yeah, understood. Got a bad echo. Okay, let me see. Ron, I'm going to remove myself.
Are you there?
Yep.
Yeah. I think the audio issue is still there, Jason. I don't know what's going on. You don't have another phone or a video playing of the show right now, do you, Russ?
I do not.
I was asking Russ if he has it playing there somewhere.
I'll go to the bar. Maybe it'll be quieter.
Yeah, Russ, go ahead now.
I don't know what's going on. Audio here.
Is that well clear or is it still bad?
How much rain did you get?
It's today.
An inch today?
Yeah, we had, gosh, since we got to be July, I don't know, we've been getting rain every second day, maybe sometimes a couple times a day. So we've been getting good rains for as dry as we had been getting, I guess you should say, or had been.
I'm going to put the video up here. I think the echo's on my end, guys.
It is. At least it's worse on your end. Well, I can hear myself. Russ, what time do things get started there in Pawnee City Saturday?
7:30. I think, or 7, excuse me, 7 o'clock. The gates open, I believe, at 4 for the spectators. Say the pullers can come in anytime, but kicks off at 7.
Okay. Yeah, Russ, I'm just going to Jason and my audio years. Tell us about the
Well, it's our 52nd year, so you can tell by that's, like I say, our community is a polling community, and the last few years we've had right at 50 local sponsors or people that's worked with local people, and the last 2 years they've put on the show for the community. There was no money from the fair board at all put into it, so it's made it pretty easy to ask for permission to have it for the next year, and it's like, oh yeah, let's have it. And it's like I say, everybody loves the show and just can't believe the show you guys put on, and so look forward to it every year, other than all this work we have to go through to get to it. But it's fun once we get there.
We had a lot of great here. We're not going to spend a So what's is it part of the fair, or is it a standalone event?
Yes, it's Pawnee County Fair.
Okay.
Well, actually, the poll down here has been in our area has been the longest running consecutive polling for, like say, from the time we started till today or whatever. So it's been the longest running tractor pull down here.
What's it?
Say that again.
What is your mission?
The mission for the Outlaws is 10 for the 5 to 12 and 20 for 13 up for the Outlaws. And then Sunday we also have our farm pull starting at 1 o'clock, and basically it's cut in half for the farm pull, the missions.
Okay. Well, Russ, you have any major sponsors?
Well, our biggest sponsor, not only with the money wise, but also with the equipment and helping to put the pole on and the track prep, the gears down here with they've got the construction business. They are our biggest sponsor as far as dollar wise, and they like I say, they work hard to help us with everything, and I mean, like I say, we've got 50 others that we couldn't do it without them, with all of them, but so Randy and the boys and NSA, like I say, they spend a lot of money and help us out a lot to, like I say, not just it's like I said, they put a lot into it, and sure appreciate everything. So I don't know, we've probably got 20 guys that help do the poll and get it ready and everything. So I mean, it's not just a one man show. There's lots of people to help out. So I just really appreciate everybody that does all the work and helps us out.
It takes a lot of folks to put on a tractor. Russ.
Yes, it does.
Well, Russ, thanks for coming on tonight. We hope you have a big crowd this Saturday. Pawnee City, Nebraska, this Saturday. Great show there this year. Russ, thanks for taking the time out.
You bet. Appreciate it. We'll talk to you guys later.
Thanks, Russ.
Yeah, thanks.
Russ Smith here at Pawnee City. Brad, Jason, come on here. I don't know what we're going with. Jason.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on.
I honestly think. Listen, now, as soon as Russ was gone, we're fine. Something.
Yeah, but that doesn't make sense. How his would drag all of us down. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah, he was clear as a bell, but as soon as it came on, it all went south.
Yeah,
the audio, and yeah, that's weird.
I'm showing some video. Here's the diesel super stocks, everybody, last year from Pawnee City. You can see it's a really nice track. They have a nice crowd on both sides. It's a great event. Just again, the crowd. Seriously, I'll remember my first trip to Pawnee City, Nebraska, for the rest of my pulling life, because it was a hoot. How welcoming they were to all the pullers there. Big open area, just a blast, an absolute blast. They had a really good farm stock pull Sunday, the following Sunday too, for all the locals. Doug stuck around actually and got video from that, so it was a lot of fun. A lot of fun to see all that.
Yeah, that show starts at 7 on Saturday night. So just to recap what's coming up this weekend: Lee, Nebraska on Friday at 7 p.m., as well as Montgomery City, Missouri, Friday at 7 p.m. Pawnee City, Nebraska, Saturday at 7, and Platte City, Missouri, Saturday at 6, all on the Outlaw schedule this week. This weekend, of course, Outlaw Pulling TV will be live at all these events. So looking forward to it.
The Pawnee City has the 540 Light Pros, Light Limited Mods, Light Limited Pros, Light Super Stocks, Light Super Stock Ag, naturally aspirated two-wheel drives, and the Super Farms. So,
yeah, folks, if you're watching and you think your internet was messed up, it wasn't your internet. It was, oddly enough, I think it was from Russ's phone. His connection there was closing out. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense that it messed Jason and my audio up, and he was clear, but as soon as he hung up, we're back to being clear as a bell. So
the internet is awesome when it works, Ron. It's awesome when it works. So
and sometimes it does things like this that has you scratching your head and you can't figure it out. It's strange.
Didn't Paulson have a crazy run here last year? I think he did with his outfit.
I think, it was there when I dubbed him the Fireball, and he was true to his new name at that point. Yes.
Yep, I remember that.
I actually felt kind of bad about it because I thought I jinxed him and caused it. But
I'm going to find that video and show it to everybody, because that was a pretty exciting pull, if I remember correctly. Here he is. So.
There he is. Pull the audio up so you can hear me calling him Fireball there.
296.8.
Hold on, Ron. This is Pawnee City, Nebraska. Last year, again, Pawnee City, Nebraska. This year, Saturday, July 22nd. So, yeah, because last year we went from Montgomery City on Friday night to Pawnee City on Saturday night, Ron, if I remember correctly, right?
Yeah, I think so. I called the show in Lee, Nebraska, so I went from Lee down to Pawnee City, so it wasn't that far for me.
Right.
At least it didn't seem so.
It all blends together, Ron.
It definitely does.
Here we go. 296.89, the mark to beat. Lauren Paulson, the Deer Commander. Doggone it. Just talking about the fires. Had a good run going. .82. Track officials out there with their stop fire extinguishers, getting that fire out in a hurry.
So there's quite a few sweeps and shootouts going on. I mean, the 4-1s are involved in all three of the upcoming sweeps and shootouts. The Holganics Midwest Midsummer Sweep, the 4-1s are in there. That trifecta sweep, the 4-1s are part of that. Or they are that sweep. And then not this weekend, but next weekend in Wayne, Nebraska, you got that Wayne County shootout.
Yep.
Going on there. That's Pay, I'm gonna bring that graphic up real quick.
Yep, I'll kill the video. Hold on.
All right.
That 4-1 Pro Stock shootout in Wayne, Nebraska next. $3,000. Top 5 come back for a shootout or a pull off, if you will. $3,000 winner take all. Similar to the Super Farm shootout we had in Rock Valley. And on Saturday night, another sponsor actually stepped up and added $1,000 to that shootout to make it $4,000. That Super Farm shootout. That was pretty cool. Those guys were running hard to win that. They were definitely had them set on kill, Jason.
Oh, yeah.
So, well, folks, big weekend of pulling coming up. I'll be in Montgomery City, Missouri, and Platte City, Missouri this weekend. Make sure you tune in. If you can't make it to those events, on outlawedpulling.tv. Got some really good footage this year, Jason. You guys are doing a good job. I think the channel's doing well. We're getting things lined out.
Yeah, we have an amazing team. Doug, Kaya, Kenzie have been the three horses, the three horsemen carrying that, and then getting help from Chandler and Dylan and Mark Fisher, and just had a whole crew of us. Russ Dostal's helped us. Cole Lundell's helped us. We're adding people on to the team as we go. And, internet seems to be the big monkey on our back, Ron, and then sound. Every fairground is different, and we're going through that. It will get better with every event as we continue to learn and march our way through this. And we're going to start adding more graphics and stuff to the shows now that we're starting to get comfortable with everything. So we appreciate everybody supporting outlawedpulling.tv. I know subscriptions are up, and that makes us extremely excited. And we're trying to give you, but it should be up. I mean, for $39.95 a month, you can watch every single pull. It's stupid dumb. When you do the math on it, it's like $2 a pull, like in July that you're paying. And the fact that, we had 3 of them for the first time ever go live on Saturday night. Douglas, Wyoming for Heartland. And then you and I were in Marthasville. And then Doug and Kenzie were in David City. Yeah. David City, Nebraska, Saturday night. So we had 3 going on at the same time. So
killer crowds over the weekend. Troy, Missouri, awesome crowd to the Lightning, ruined our party. And then Marthasville had a killer crowd there. I took some pictures, Jason. I should have posted them up here so we could use them, of the benefits of having the big screen at an event like, say, Marthasville, where there were so many people, it was almost impossible for everyone to get a good view of the event. And I got a picture of several hundred people that were perched in a spot where they couldn't see the track at all, but they were totally content watching the pull on the big screen.
Yeah.
So the benefits of having the replay, the big screen at an event, definitely, especially if you have a lot of people. So
what I learned tonight, Montgomery City is the first 2-track pull in the state of Missouri, and Tony Wortman traveled 24,000 miles to go tractor pull in one summer.
He said 48 events. We had 46 scheduled this year.
So East Central Missouri, I don't know if that club's around anymore or not, but I really feel like that was where 4-1 started. That's what I've been told by multiple people, like in the mid 2000s. And Tony would know, and he talked about that, him and his brother and some of those guys. And he said his brother was running East Central Missouri, and then Tony was running Outlaw, and they were trying to cross paths and hit all of them. So that's crazy. That's just insane. So,
yeah. Well, we learned a couple new things tonight.
Yep. Sounds like they're building a semi. That would be my guess.
You think so?
Your internet went in and out, but I got Maribeth on, and I said, and I was screwing with her the way you always mess with everybody. I'm like, oh, hey, Tony, let everybody know he's building you a diesel super. And she goes, oh, no, I love the semis. And she smiled. So I think that's what we're going to see we're going to see a tapped out semi next year would be if I was a guessing man.
Good work, Schultz. Good work in my absence of peeling the truth.
You know, like what you and I are good cop, bad cop. Like when you're on, I kind of lay in the weeds. But when you're not on the show, I feel like I got to be that investigative reporter. You know, like CSI, like you are, Ron. So.
Yep, you got to make them feel like they're obligated to tell you the truth, what's going on behind it.
Well, you fished the diesel super thing out of me before I was going to tell everybody. So.
You just started. You were like a chatty Cathy, and I wasn't even pulling your string, buddy. You were just let it all out once you started.
When it comes to pulling, I'm easy. You know that. So.
Yeah, good times. Good times. So you be safe in your travels this weekend, and we're looking forward to a big weekend of pulling. I'm pretty jacked about it. So
I am too. It's going to be a hoot.
Big thanks to Organics Midwest for sponsoring the Midsummer Sweep. We're right in the throes of that now. Started on Friday. That's going to get good. Trifecta Shootout starts on Saturday and runs through Buckner in September. And then not this weekend, but next weekend, the Coal Train Sweep in the Limited Pro Diesel Pickup class. A lot of great things happening in these sweeps and shootouts. Doug Meisky, Ron Stone. What? Ron Stone building a 4x4.
Well, I was told you were building a 4x4 mod. Claypools were building it for you, but I haven't told you that rumor yet. So
I'll announce as I'm pulling at the events. No, I'm.
Hey, where's Charlie Miller been this year with Foxy Lady? I haven't seen him out much.
Good question. Where is Charlie Miller?
Is he mad at us? Is he mad at us, Ron?
I think he's mad at you, Jason.
Everybody is. Okay.
Charlie Miller, where are you? Well, I think he went to the pull in Osceola, EPL. I don't think we haven't seen him at an outlaw hook. Not even Wisner. Was he? Or not Wisner, but the Rock Valley. We didn't even see him at Rock Valley, did we?
I'm going to go stalk his Facebook page and see what's going on. But we haven't seen the Foxy Lady, so that's why I got to find out what's going on here.
That's troubling. I'm gonna look on my app here. I don't think we've seen him anywhere this year.
So it looks like there's a picture on his Facebook page from Osceola.
Yeah.
And then from Louisville. So I haven't seen him out much. Where is Charlie? He was supposed to. Lori Bauer says he was supposed to be at Rock Valley, but wasn't. How about hey, do you have Charlie Miller's cell phone number? We can post it online and have everybody text him, Ron. See where he is.
I do. You want to do that?
I don't think it's a bad idea.
I mean, he's single too, so he wouldn't matter. You wouldn't mind if random women got his number online, right?
We usually get a couple spammers that come on I blocked one earlier.
Oh, yeah, where are they? Yeah.
Well, I blocked them. They were on earlier right away.
Oh, yep. Dang it. I do have his number. You don't want it, really, do you?
Well, I think we should type it in the comments and throw it up on the screen and have everybody text. So
everybody text Charlie Miller, where are you? We miss you.
Lori Bauer is telling me not to do that. She's the queen of the Outlaws is telling me not to do that. So not, she says. So.
No.
I guess
taking the advice of Lori.
She's always Lori's my personal life coach. She's teaching me more professional. So.
Yes.
Ron, Eric Claypool told you in Nashville, Illinois, where he was. So now I guess you're supposed. That's Megan Engelmeyer says that. Told you in Nashville, Illinois. Eric Claypool told you in Nashville, Illinois. I don't quite understand that. Oh, look, Ron froze again. Oh, there you're back. You're back.
Need to have a smile on my face at least when I freeze.
Yeah.
So I don't look angry. Yes, I remember, Megan. I do recall. But
so well, there you go.
All right. Well,
that's all I got.
Great weekend coming up.
Thank you for all again. We get a lot of questions on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok, like, hey, where are the directions for this poll and what classes? You guys, Outlaw Polling app. go to your app store and type in Outlaw Pulling, and then download the app. And the logo looks just like behind Ron, and it's amazing. It has everything for pullers and for spectators.
Yep.
So life is good. Life
It's all
is
in our
good.
standings, results, directions, schedule. It's all there.
We should. Do you think Lori would come on the show, Ron? We should have a Lori Bauer segment on Outlawed with Ron Stone.
We should.
Can I text her? Can you text her the link right now, Ron?
What? Let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Will you send her the link?
Let's put her on the spot here. Absolutely.
Lori, we need to bring you on. We need to bring you on the show right now.
So, Lori, check your text.
Yep.
Click on that link.
Well, while we're trying to get Lori Bauer on, for those of you watching Outlaw TV, one thing that we're trying really, really hard to do is never show track prep. We're trying to zoom in on the crowd, vehicles off the track, different things like that. Let us know if you like that. I think it's boring to watch a track being prepped. I know it's important between hooks, but for somebody watching at home, the camera people like Kaya's our quarterback or Doug's the quarterback. We're really like telling our camera people, like, find some people in the crowd. We did a kiss cam in Marthasville. That was fun. Like they do at the basketball game. No, but trying to make it more entertaining. Yeah. You know, if we have the angle, we're following the vehicles into the pits. We don't want to show you. We're doing our best not to show you track prep. And on a single track, you know, there's 3 minutes kind of in between hooks. And 3 minutes doesn't sound like a lot, but when you're producing a show, 3 minutes is a long time. So we're trying to stay with the tractor, doing we can do the slow-mo replays, the faster replays. We really, really want some feedback of what we could. There she is. We got the queen. We got the queen on.
Hi, Lori.
Hi, guys. How are you?
Lori. What?
You look like you're chillaxing there in Peyton, Iowa.
I am just, I've had a full day with a granddaughter, so went shopping for school.
School shopping already? Wow.
Yeah, I know. That's something. How are you guys?
I don't even like the sounds of that yet. So.
No kidding. I hated
that.
Lori,
how do you think the 2023 season's going for the Outlaws so far?
I think it's going really well. I just think the lives they're fabulous. They really are. You guys are doing a great job, Jason, and your crew.
Well, it's not me. It's Doug and Kaya and everybody. So.
Well, I don't know. You guys are all doing a good job. It's just been an exciting year, I feel.
The crowds this year, Lori. The crowds.
Yes.
Look how big the crowds are.
They're amazing, aren't they? I mean, I just think everything is going well. Should I not say that? Because it makes me nervous when I do say that. Something might happen.
Yeah, knock on wood.
Yeah. But I do think everything is going well. And, you know, we're traveling a lot, I know, and it's going to get almost worse. But I don't like the fact that we've got a few people already broke down. And I don't like that. It's too early in the season to be broke.
Well, you know, before, 3, 4, 5 years ago, that wasn't as big a problem as it is right now.
Yeah.
Since COVID, the supply chain deal is just ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. Exactly. So where are you going this weekend, Jason?
I'm going to Chapel Hill, Tennessee.
Oh, okay. That's right. That's going on this weekend.
I'm flying down. And then Doug and Hope and the team, half the team's going to be out doing the Nebraska runs, the Lee, Nebraska Friday, and then Pawnee City Saturday. And then Kaya, Kenzie, and Chandler are going down to Montgomery City Friday night, and then they'll be in Platte City Saturday night. So the team split up.
Yep. And Ron and I are in Montgomery and
Platte City.
Platte. Yep. And then Julie is in the other two. So.
Yep. So.
It's a busy weekend again.
Yes, it is. Yes,
that's going to be a trend, you guys.
Yeah, it is going to be a trend, is right. But so no, I think you guys are doing a good job, and so far everything is going well. So
question and answer. If you want to ask Lori Bauer anything, type it into the comments. We'll put it on the screen.
Oh, yeah.
Desiree Paulson says Lori is a rock star, so that's good. We like that. Got one.
That's right.
Austin Flute says anything but ads. We have to play ads on Outlaw TV. Yep. That's how we pay for it, Austin. So but I appreciate it. So
No, that's good. Who else? Who did you guys have on? I missed it earlier. So
We had all of our promoters for this weekend. We had Jason Hill, we had Tony Wortman, and Mary Beth came on. I guess my internet was down at the time.
Wortmans are building a Pro Stock semi truck to pull next year, Lori.
Oh, how exciting!
I know. You should
Wow.
see that. You should see her face.
I can't wait.
It wasn't 100% confirmed, but we're rolling with it, Lori. We're rolling with it.
Did you see Mary Beth's picture on Facebook of all
Yes.
the vehicles?
Yeah.
Yeah, they could have their own tractor pull.
She said they don't have any personal vehicles left. They gave everybody a car to drive home. They have to walk to work.
Oh, sorry. Yep, I know. We have one of them too.
No.
Yeah.
So the sleds in Montgomery City as well?
Yeah, we left it. Yep. We thought it was kind of stupid to drive it home, and we're going to be back down there. So.
Where did oh, look who we have, another surprise guest. Look who it is. It's Ken Summers.
Hi, Ken.
Hey, how are you? You got the important person.
Hello.
Sydney.
Yeah.
There's the newly engaged.
Yes.
I don't have my ring on. I don't have it.
Why
on
not?
Because we're working on the tractor, and I didn't want to hurt it.
Oh, okay. Just don't forget where you set it down at, Sydney.
In my bedroom. I didn't want to lose it.
Oh, gotcha.
She hawked it for a new set of back tires.
Dude, that's an expense. That's an expensive engagement ring, Summers.
Yeah.
Blake's got good taste and swap it for a new set of tires.
Yes, he does.
So,
yeah.
So will we see you guys this weekend then, Ken? I'm guessing, judging that you're both in the shop working on the tractor.
Yeah, that's our plan. Yeah. Let's see if we get some better.
We haven't seen yet, Ken.
I know. We're really missing our outlaw friends.
Yeah.
Lori, I get text messages from Ken. He has FOMO, fear of missing out. So we
I get those.
We try to rub it in.
He's rubbing it in, yeah.
Yep.
He wants to know what.
Mainly, we're missing you, Miss Lori.
Well, I'm missing you guys. It's been a long time since I've seen you guys. So, yeah.
It has been a while.
Yes, it has. Definitely.
Yeah, we're looking forward to Platte City, and then we got several dates we're going to make for from here on out. We're hoping, as long as everything stays together good.
Good deal. Good deal.
So what are you working on tonight there, Ken?
We give it an oil change and making sure all the nuts and bolts are tight.
No metal in the filter, nothing like that. You're good to go.
No, it was really happy tonight. So
Looks good.
Yeah.
Good deal.
It hadn't been.
You guys have any questions for Lori, Ken, or Sydney?
One more time.
What was that?
Do you have any questions for Lori?
Have any questions for Lori? I think is what he said.
Yeah.
You got us all signed in already? Paid up?
I
Did
can
you
get you
use the
signed
app?
in, but I haven't got paid up yet.
Dang.
Done.
I guess we'll work on that one then.
Yeah. It'll be fun seeing you guys this weekend. So.
Did you guys make any changes to the tractor this year, Ken?
Not really. We sent a turbo off to get updated, but we haven't got it back yet. But other than that, just maintenance stuff. Just redid the valves and
cut the tires.
That's about it, really. Yeah. We keep thinking we're going to put the data logger on it one of these days, but we haven't got that far.
Yeah, you guys can't, Sydney. You can't miss pulls anymore. Okay.
I know.
We're gonna quit. We get tired of people coming up to us asking if where's Sydney Summers if she's there. All right.
Oh, I know. We have one more wedding this summer, and then we're pulling the rest of the summer.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys, you obviously just got engaged. Are you going to plan the wedding in the fall or the spring? Just out of curiosity.
I'm thinking March, so we'll miss it all.
Okay. As long as it's not during Cowtown, right?
No, I didn't think about that.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm pushing
That's why you were saying April.
No, that's why I say the last weekend in March. Last weekend in March, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You really got to plan around that. You know that.
I know.
There's a lot of things to plan around.
Tractor pulling is the most important.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is for sure.
Hey,
That
Ken.
is for sure.
Yeah.
Hey, Ken. Can you afford a wedding and promoting a poll in the same 60-day window?
She's gonna have to start winning a little more.
Oh goodness.
I love it. I love it.
Well,
All
guys,
right.
I'm gonna sign off. I'm gonna start downloading tractors for the weekend. So you guys have a good night, and we
Lori,
will
we're gonna
Lori's
have
weekend. Take
Lori.
care.
We're gonna start having a session with you on here, like Lori's Corner or something, for 5 minutes every show.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Good night, Lori.
Bye.
Hey, Lori.
Thanks for all you do.
I can't believe we got Lori on the show. That's cool.
I know. You didn't have to twist her arm that much either. It was just like I sent her the link, and
I think she knew we'd probably put her cell phone on the screen next if she didn't come on. So she's like, you know what? We'll just let this go.
So
Rob,
we
did
did
you see this comment?
Sid went
We're
out
like-
and got corn today. They look pretty good. They're gonna help fund the poll a little bit. So
I saw the corn there behind your house looking pretty good there, Ken.
yeah, we did counted some kernels and rows and stuff, and we're pretty happy today. So
Sydney, turn the phone sideways so we can go horizontal. There you go.
Oh, that looks a lot better.
If we could focus more on you and less on your dad, it would
Yeah,
be better
I was
for the
gonna say,
radio.
get that,
So
that
it'd be
gray
better
hair
for the
guy
radio.
on the picture would be good.
Yeah.
No, Ken's a good dude.
No,
Your dad's
Ken's
a good
great, but
dude.
we got to
Ken.
pick on him. Hey, Ken, what's that big bus that keeps getting parked at your house? It's, are you charging that guy lot rent, or what do you got going on there?
It's getting I've been really quiet about that, but I figure like at the end of the season, then I'm probably going to visit with Kurt. Like, hey man, what kind of deal do we work out on that? I was like, Ron said he's going to take really, really good care of me. I'm just waiting to see what it's going to be.
I think free hook fees are in order, or something like that. Summers.
Yeah, that'd be like for the interest on it or something, So yeah,
Right.
yeah, interest went up. Money's getting more expensive, so
Yeah.
Well, we put a shorter trailer on it, Ken,
Yeah.
so it wouldn't take up so much space there.
We noticed it was different. My mom thought the trailer was wrapped. She was like, "Did he get the trailer wrapped this weekend?"
He
got
kind of
wrapped all right.
He kind of got wrapped in Rock Valley. So.
Yeah, he got wrapped all right by a dump truck. But, yeah.
I hadn't heard that.
Oh, I didn't tell you that?
No, I haven't seen you much. Yeah.
Yeah. We just talked on the phone. We talked on the phone today, didn't we?
We did. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Nobody got hurt, so not a huge deal. I mean, it was kind of freaky, but accidents happen, so.
Yeah.
But well, you guys aren't coming to Montgomery City this Friday? Coming to Platte
I don't think
City.
so. I think I don't know. We haven't really planned on it, but we would really like to. We'll see how things go, but probably not. Probably
no.
not. Yeah.
Realistically, as much as we'd like to, probably not.
All right.
I know.
We'll miss you guys Friday, but be good to see you on Saturday.
Yeah, you can't wait.
You'll see me before then when I come out to get my
Bigger.
RV. So
We're gonna leave a surprise in there one of these days.
I'll leave the keys to the Jeep if you guys want to go cruising in a Jeep or something. I mean,
I don't tip Sydney with that. It's our color.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'll have to load it up in the haul, or we'll just take it with us.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Use
Well,
it
guys, thanks for coming on tonight, taking a few minutes. We talked about the shootout this weekend, Ken. I know you got a lot to do with that, and Hill said you were working on some more sponsors even for that event, and
we are. Yeah.
So appreciate all you do for pulling, man. Appreciate it.
Likewise. Yeah.
So, and appreciate you letting me park my stuff out there.
It's a bus, Ron. It's a bus.
It's a bus. Yeah. It displaces as much, if not more, area than a semi with a trailer, a 53-foot trailer. Yeah.
Ron's pretty good about letting me know when he comes and goes. So I've got people I rent it out to when he's not here.
So, as long as they clean it up when they're done,
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
all righty,
all right.
guys. Thanks for promoting all that, and we'll see everybody Saturday night for sure.
Yeah.
So
Get that tractor done.
all right.
All right,
Y'all
guys. Have a good night.
Yeah, see you.
Bye.
Oops, I don't want to make me big. So that
Yeah.
the great Ken Summer.
Gerard Aholt said that apparently we are big. He said, you and I, we're tall. We're tall.
You guys are a lot taller than you look on my phone. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's
a
Ken
deal.
Summers, my buddy Ken Summers. If you had one way to describe Ken, how would you describe him?
Genuine.
Good dude. I mean,
just genuine. Yep.
Good dude. So all right. Well, Jason,
let's go to bed.
We went long once again.
Yeah, summertime.
But thank you everyone for tuning in. It looks like I noticed the participation dropped out when the audio issues were happening.
Yep, it happens.
So.
People don't like sound issues, and I don't blame them. So I don't blame them. So
it's annoying, but
we appreciate you. Yeah, we appreciate all the fans, all the pullers watching every night. Thank you to all the sponsors of the Outlaws. Download the Outlaw Pulling app. If you can't be at the events, go to outlawpulling.tv. Good night, everybody.
Night.